Hi, Savannah again. So, jumping right into question number two, um, I thought it was very interesting in terms of everyone can be religious. I guess I really never thought about that. And I also believe that as well. As explained, we are who we are because of the things we go through or have been through. We have personal growth that is gradual, and we don't always see it like that. I know I personally don't always see my increase in growth in who I am, but we create our own identities based on gestures and acts we live out and choose. In Novak's article, he says that action is a declaration of faith. You act, and that shapes the world. Our actions reveal what we most care about in life, and I think that's true for everyone. The first thing is living out identity, knowing who you are and your role in this world. The second is awareness, of the story of your life and worrying about risk and freedom and who you are. And lastly is wonder and commitment. I think we all long for something more, and we are aware of choosing and what choices we have to make. So, for number three, whether you think you are religious according to his sense of being religious, I would say I'm more traditional with my faith. I grew up in a Catholic family where we went to church every Sunday, and then once I turned 16, I could decide whether I would want to go to church still or not every Sunday, which I decided to keep going and keep learning more about my Catholic faith and my traditions. I like to believe that everyone is religious, like Novak talks about, and the different ways that I had not known before I read this part of the book. Um, but I have thought that I have more of a important religious aspect in my life in terms of traditional, I would say, and following the rules of the church and that kind of thing. So, and number four, um, our life stories are influenced by culture and social media. So, like I said in my first discussion, I want to be in social media marketing, and social media has a huge pull on our age, and it's a reason why I want to work in it because it's such a huge impact on our age. Everyone that has a phone basically has social media. That's what we're doing on our phones when we get the notification that we're on our phones for 4 hours a day. But I can even say for myself, I get influence on social media to do or have what the next best thing society says. I think social media can be used for good, but it could also have a lot of negative effects. Um, Having social media be present since I was in sixth grade, and I would say that's the start of like finding who I was starting in sixth grade, kind of questioning that. And I think it had a negative effect because you want to be someone else by looking at those pictures, whether we had social media. Number five, our life stories are told in a larger story. So a lot of times when I'm talking to other people that don't live in America, they talk about America the Great being amazing, talking about wealth and opportunities and all that stuff. And I would agree to that, but I think they miss out on like the poverty we do have and um, homelessness too. We don't have all of that, and we certainly still have corruption, but it is nice that we are free and we do make our own choices. Um, but it does help us tell our story within the large America aspect. Number six, do I think that I am telling a coherent story as I proceed through my life? I personally don't think so because there's so many twists and turns that I don't expect every day. When something does come up that I have not expected, it causes me to start a new path or journey. I never know what's next, but I just trust in God that His plans are best for me, and He knows them better than I do. So thanks.